Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Taylor Carr. I am a dating and relationship coach, and today I'm going to talk to you all about feminine invitation and also your authentic self in dating. These are two very overlooked topics in the femininity world, and I'm going to bring them to you right now. If you are a woman who's interested in embodying her feminine energy, particularly when it comes to dating, this is a great video for you. And I'm going to bring the authenticity piece forward first because this is where I see so many brilliant, incredible, interesting women get it wrong when it comes to attracting the love of their life. And that is that they put on these who I'm supposed to be feminine masks rather than the authenticity of their truest feminine self. And your truest feminine self is vulnerable. She's a little wild. She's a little messy. She's unique. She maybe is a little bit of a nerd. Maybe she likes the Akatar series fantasy books. Maybe she likes Lord of the Rings. Maybe she's a Harry Potter nerd. Like you have these special, unique things about you that set you apart from every other woman out there. And these are really important things to bring forward in the dating world when you are dating and when you want to date from your feminine energy. This is so important that you know you and you radically love and accept yourself. And I understand how hard this can feel. I understand how challenging this can feel. And that's why I often give my clients this saying, this affirmation that is, I radically love and accept myself. I radically love and accept myself. I radically accept myself. I radically love myself. And we get to really pull that into your body because the more you radically love and accept yourself, the more you trust yourself. And the more you trust yourself, the more authentic you're going to show up in the world. And the more authentic you show up in the world, the more embodied you are in the woman of your own dreams. And that's one of the most important things I could ever teach any woman out in the world is that when you embody the woman of your own dreams first, you're a woman that you are proud of. You know what you bring to the table, right? It isn't just this I am the table mentality, because what I see a lot in the feminine energy world is this entitlement of what men are supposed to do without understanding that men do those things for certain types of women. And I know that that might be triggering for some people, especially if they haven't been receiving those treatments, myself included. In the past, I wasn't there. I wasn't receiving that. I didn't have men opening doors for me as often. I didn't have men paying for bills and moving towards me in a very intentional way. You have to be authentically yourself. You have to trust yourself, and you cannot be entitled in this energy as far as who the men are supposed to be or how they're supposed to show up on the date. You get to do the inner work to feel worthy of that. You get to do the inner work to actually be a woman who receives that, and being your own dream woman with compassion and kindness and love in the process is the way. The other thing I wanted to bring to you in this video, and this is me just getting back into the YouTube space. I've been sort of dipping my toes in, warming up a little bit. This is the first maybe longer video I've done on YouTube in a while. Hello, YouTube. Is the feminine invitation. So we hear all this conversation about how the masculine leads, and there can be truth in that. The masculine leads the relationship forward. But if there's no door open, the masculine can't walk through it. So if we're super closed off in our energy, you're not open at all to receiving them, you haven't dropped a handkerchief, you haven't given them that feminine invitation, they have no idea that they're even allowed to walk up to you, to approach you, to invite you on a date, to ask for your phone number, to do all of these things. So mastering the art of feminine invitation and open energy is going to be something that is going to set you apart from so many women who are wondering why they aren't receiving this. Open, inviting energy makes men so excited. It makes men so lit up and ready to do the most for you because so many women are not open. So many women are not inviting. And cold energy, I don't know about you, but personally for myself, I wouldn't approach somebody with cold energy or shut down energy. I approach people who seem open to life, open to the world, having a full life experience, right? So it's in your play, it's in your authenticity, it's in the way that you are open to even starting a conversation. I know a lot of feminine energy coaches say don't do that. I say why not, right? But you get to do it well. So instead of, hey, nice to meet you, what's your name, you're cute, I don't know that you would do that. But instead of something like that, Why don't you walk up to someone who has a menu in front of them, right at a bar? Let's say you see a cute guy and you walk over and you say, "Are you done using that menu? Can I take a look at it? Thank you so much." And you grab it and you look at him, look at the menu right next to him. That is a feminine invitation. Or if he hasn't picked up on that invitation yet, you look over at his drink and you go, "What are you drinking? That looks really interesting." And then he tells you and you go, "Is it any good?" And he's like, "Yeah." And you're like, "Amazing." And maybe it's gin and you don't like gin. And you go, "Amazing. I'm not a gin girl, not my favorite. So I'm going to get something else, but thank you." And let him see that that door has been open. And that will completely change the way that men move towards you as well. Open energy is the antidote. Open energy is the place for the woman to receive. Open energy is that door that we open for not just men, but also abundance and happiness and joy and riches and wealth and promotions at your work and free coffees from the barista and someone handing you a flower as you walk down the street, people walking up to you and saying, "You look so beautiful today," without any expectation. That only happens to women who are open. That only happens to women who are open. So I hope that this video was helpful for you. I hope that you got some value here and you understand that there's a lot of noise out there in the feminine energy and dating coach world. And it's part of why I'm starting to break out of my shell and come onto YouTube. It's a little bit out of my comfort zone, I'm not going to lie. And I'm excited to come back. I'm excited to rust the dust off because there's so much love and there's so much heart and there's so much beauty when you understand your unique feminine energy and how you move through the world and how you inspire the world to pour into you, to receive more, and how to make the universe your sugar daddy and how to feel irresistible and all of these fun things. I do have a mastermind coming up. It is called Open. It is a 6-week mastermind at an insane price. I will drop the link below. If you want to master the art of feminine invitation and open energy, this is the place for you to be. This is my most insane deal offer of the year. Click the link below, check it out, subscribe to my channel.